Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our midweek service for the first week of May. We are continuing to test our equipment and we have different angles today, so we will play with these and see if they will be adequate for future use. Maybe a more direct perspective provided here with the cameras. So we will begin with this, and for our service, we will have the Sambujo and then the chanting of the Juseige. Nembutsu and Ekoku will complete the chanting portion of our service, and then I'll come back for a very brief Dharma message. So please join me in the chanting of the Sambujo and the Juseige. Namanda, 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 namanda. 悲願不満足、政府上昇学、過を無旅行、不偉大聖集、不再小便具、政府上昇学、可視上分路、幼少長実法、空教未証門、政府上昇学、利欲人少年、上映主門業、死具無浄土、一生天輪地、人力現代公、不償無才道、少女三苦名、交際集約難、回避知恵言、滅死根門案、閉塞小悪道、通乱全宗門、高僧上満足、異様老実法、一安修十期、天候不言、一種解放像、公正苦毒法、上大集中、説法四四苦、供養一切仏、具足修徳本、観念心上満、徳一三概要、行文無下知、自然未不詳、感覚営利、投資最小損、志願逆効果、大聖の感動、国書天人、東鎮妙慶。ナマンダブ、ナマンダブ、ナマンダブ、ナマンダブ、ナマンダブ、ナマンダブ。観にしく力、平等税一切、道本も大心、往生、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ。 Good morning once again, everyone. Welcome again to our special service, our midweek service. This is the first time we are having a midweek service, and we hope you are all able to enjoy this here in person, as well as a live virtual service at home, and later as a recorded service available through the YouTube channel of the Buddhist Temple of Alameda. So with all of this, we appreciate your presence and joining in with us today. I was going to share a couple of stories, animal stories today. The internet had a very interesting story of people. This lady had a horse in her pasture, and something had happened to one of their goats, and the goat and her baby were having difficulties, and this is not in view. So the horse was aware of it, so ran to the gate as close to her owner as possible, and was posturing, gesturing, and pawing the ground and calling attention. Please come, you need to come, pay attention, and trying to get the attention of her owner, and seeing if he could do this. And head was bobbing up and down and going through all these things and calling and calling and calling. And finally, the owner was able to take a look and wondering what's going on. And the horse really seemed like those Lassie episodes when the Timmy and Lassie would be on the same page. So Lassie would tell Timmy that something's happening and you need to follow me. And so the horse was doing the same thing, all these antics, and until we are shown something like this, we don't notice, or we're not so aware of the sensitivity of the horse and the communication that is possible between animals and human beings. And it really is amazing to see this develop and come into play, and how not only the animal, the horse in this case, is trying to convey a message, but for the human being to be enough in tune to notice that something is wrong, something unusual is going on, and so they have had this rapport, and so this develops into addressing this immediate emergency situation. And so, similar to that, there was another story shared by one of our friends at the Enmaji Temple, and she had been made aware of this situation. There was a very small hummingbird was not able to respond, very, very weak, and so the hummingbird was picked up and provided some water, and it was very much dehydrated and limp, so not very likely that this hummingbird would be able to survive. But somehow, taking in more liquid and slowly, gradually able to revive itself, and so finally able to regain enough strength to get up and fly away. But not only did it fly away, it came back to the human beings that were able to bring water, sustenance to this bird. The bird remembered who that was and what had happened, and came back and acting as if kind of displaying, I remember and I thank you. Thank you so much for saving my life. So another instance where animal and human communication is going on, and I think overall we are not taught to become aware of this degree of communication and this communication with other animals besides human beings. We are taught more that we are the superior of the animal kingdom, that we have developed to such a level, and they, do not have the qualities of brain and mind and sensitivities and feelings as we do have in the human realm. And so we have this arrogance that is not only from our ego, but we are trained from years and years and generations. We are trained to think that we are the superior ones, we are the shepherds of the world, and everything else is under our supervision and under our control. So we minimize these. And this is why we can treat animals so poorly, to treat certain animals for scientific study and other animals for feeding us, livestock and all these things. And so we devalue them so that we can look at them as a commodity rather than as a living being. So we do this purposely so that we can keep our elevated status, and sometimes we miss quite a bit of these items. It becomes a rarity when we notice this communication and dialogue going on with human beings and other beings. So hopefully we can recognize this and not be so self-centered and self-absorbed. And this is another lesson of our egocentric human world. Please join me in Gassho, and we'll conclude this Dharma message for today. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, 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 Namanda. So thank you very much for joining us today for this midweek service and allowing us to continue our testing of our new equipment. And I will now light the incense. Please come up and light and offer incense here at the temple, and as you have set up to do in your homes. So with this, we will conclude this service. Please join me in Gassho one last time, and we will end this midweek service for the first week of May. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, 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 Namanda. Thank you for being here. Thank you.